Capitalism. What is capitalism? Capitalism is often described as an economic and political system in which a country's trade and industry are controlled by private owners for profit rather than by the state, essentially meaning that businesses are ran by the public with minimal government interference. This theory of capitalism comes from the man Adam Smith. It states owners work for themselves, compete against others, and earn their own money, all with an incentive to maximize profit. The concept the concept of capitalism is that people get what they deserve and earn. It allows people to decide what they want to buy, sell, and do. The system works based on principles of supply and demand, creating an endless loop of consumerism. Although capitalism began to develop into its modern form during the early modern period in the Protestant countries of the northwestern Europe, especially the Netherlands and England, many of the world's superpower countries use this profit-oriented system today. These countries include the United States, Germany, China, India, and many more as the list continues. The cause and effect. Many events have led to the development of capitalism as we know it today. Most notably, capitalism grew out of European feudalism. Feudalism is a hierarchy system in which nobility held lands from the crown in exchange for military service, and vassals were in turn tenants of the nobles, while the peasants were obliged to live on their lord's land and give him homage, labor, and share of produce, notionally in exchange for military protection. It took the Black Plague to shake up the system significantly by killing millions of people in both town and countryside. The various plagues of the Dark Ages created a labor shortage. Thus, the creation of wages encouraged more people to move to towns where they could get money in exchange for labor. Mercantilism gradually replaced the feudal economic system in the Western Europe and became the main economic system of commerce during the 16th to 18th centuries. Mercantilism started as a trade between towns, but it was not necessarily competitive. Originally, each town had vastly different products and services that were slowly homogenized by demand over time. After the homogenization of goods, trade was carried out into wider and wider circles, town to town, country to country, province to province, and finally nation to nation. An artifact to represent capitalism. Although capitalism isn't an intangible item and can be represented through many forms, a close item that could symbolize this system is the common everyday money that we use. Without it, capitalism would be nothing but a dream with no viable way to function. We've all heard the countless number of times that money can't buy happiness, but I'd like to argue that in many scenarios this is not the case. Money is a good representation of capitalism because money is a key to keeping everything running smoothly. Money keeps the balance between power, and if money did not have any value, there would be no democracy, only multiple tyrannies fighting over power and control. In economics, in the whole commercial side of man's social existence, money is the essential invention on which all rest is based, and what makes not only capitalism go around, but the whole world as well.